Now I know what you're thinking, SD. I'm so excited and so grateful that you showed me how to tailor all of my clothes, but do tailored clothes actually last in the wash, and how do I make sure that they actually last in the wash? Well, short answer, yes they do. Long answer, I'm gonna show you what to do and what not to do and all that jazz. I don't like long intros though, let's do this. If you are new, what we usually do when we tailor things is we do what I call the flex test. Now the flex test is when you go out and you run and you jump and you spin and you play and you make sure that that seam that you just made on your new garment is actually strong enough. And if you ever have any doubts as to whether or not new seams that you create yourself are as strong as the seam that comes on your garment from the store, well, yeah, it is. And if you still have doubts, you can actually just use what's called a chain stitch. I will put a link to it down in the description. It's really, really strong. It just holds everything in place. There's no rips, there's no accidents, there's no nothing. But wait, SD, it passed all of that. Okay, great. Well, now that's when your washing machine comes into play, because there's some things that you want to do and there's some things that you do not want to do when it comes to washing your garments so that it actually lasts a long time. You take care of it. You don't waste all of your time tailoring all of your clothes in your closet and then you're like, oh sweet, I ended up ruining it because I didn't wash it properly. This is the swatch that I was telling you guys about. I'm gonna elaborate on who Modern Cotton is in a couple minutes, but if you were wondering, this is what you will get completely for free. It is a sample of their t-shirt, so you could actually, you know, feel what it is that their t-shirts actually feel like with their own digits instead of kind of listening to me, I don't know, describe it with my poor use of adjectives, but I'll elaborate on that in a couple minutes here. So that being said, you want to start with this. Make sure you use the right detergent. Now, what I do, especially for my colored clothes, is I will use what's called Woolite Darks. Now, Woolite Darks is great because it actually kind of coats all of the individual fibers of your garment, and it actually locks all that color in there. Because what happens is every single time you wash something, what happens is little flakes of dye come off. Just a little bit every single time, and you won't notice it the first time you wash it, but as time goes on, you're like, oh, this shirt is... It didn't actually look like it was this color when I bought it. Now it's kind of dingy, it's kind of faded. You don't have any of that with Woolite Darks. It's a little bit spendy. It's like 10, 11, 12 bucks for a bottle of it, whereas a normal bottle of detergent is like, I don't know, 6, 7 bucks, but dude, trust me, it is totally worth it. And you also want to make sure that you use color catchers. Now, color catchers were not something that I even knew existed before. They totally do exist. They're amazing. You have to use them, and the reason why you have to use them is because of this. Like we were just talking about, little individual pieces of dye, little molecules of dye actually come off of your garments every single time you wash them. Well, where does that dye go? It just sits in the wash water, and that's not where you want it, because then it just kind of gets all over everything else, which will also lead to your clothes becoming kind of dingy as time goes on. So you throw one of those bad boys in there, especially if your garment is new, and then you don't gotta worry about any of that. Oh, it's great! And I can hear you right now in the comments. There's a few of you who still don't actually believe me that tailored clothes will last and are as strong as normal clothes, and really the only way that I can prove it to you that that they're the same is to actually wash them, right? Alright, well, yeah, let's do that. So what I did is I took this t-shirt right here and I tailored it like I normally would for a lot of my shirts. I just put a normal straight stitch on it and I finished it off with a zigzag stitch, and I kind of wanted to simulate washing it over and over and over again. So what did I do? Well, I did just that. I washed it 5 times! And I didn't want to just wash it by itself because that to me, that's not really all that accurate or realistic, so what did I do instead? Well, I threw some other stuff in there. I threw like my daughter's pink fuzzy blanket was in there. She had a pair of blue denim jean shorts that she actually hates wearing. I don't even know how they got in there because she doesn't wear them very often, so it's not like they were actually dirty. And I did, what else did I do? I think I did like one of her blue dance shirts that got tossed in there because I wanted to simulate an actual load of laundry. Now, I have a favor to ask of you. Please, for the love of God, do not tell the significant other that I just washed one load of laundry 5 times, she's gonna be so mad. Oh man, the things that I do for you guys. But the t-shirt held up. It held up just fine. I'm proving to you that all of the shirts that I have tailored, I've washed a million times myself already, and they hold their shape just fine. The stitches, they don't bust, they don't start to lose their shape, they don't weaken. You don't pull at the shirt and then see that like everything is kind of separating. No, it looks exactly the way that it would as it did when you bought it from the store. Now, if you want a one-way ticket to ruining your clothes, yeah, go ahead, put them in the dryer. But if you actually want your clothes to last and to look good for a really long time, avoid this thing at all costs. The only thing this should really ever be used for are things like sheets or anything that you kind of sort of want to sanitize. You can put gym clothes in there, but clothes that you actually like, no, hang dry them every single time, because this thing right behind me, yeah, you know what that thing does? It just zaps all of the color and all of the features out of your garments so quick. And it might not happen, kind of like the washing machine, the very first time you do it. You can get away with doing it once, but if you do it over and over and over again, that's what ends up leading to having really dingy colors. So don't use this thing like ever, unless you're drying your kids' clothes because they like to leave wet towels on the floor in the bathroom, despite the fact that you tell them every single day to not leave wet towels on the bathroom floor or their closet floor too, where there's carpet, because that ends up causing mold. Yeah, that's really fun. Raise your hand if you like it when wet towels are in the basket and not on the floor. Me! Seriously, you think I'm kidding? The only reason why that towel is right there and not right there is because it was right there, but I moved it from right there to right there. Because, well, it's not really a good idea to put wet towels on the floor. But yeah, there's wet towels on the floor. We are actually in the middle of a giveaway for you guys right now. A couple of weeks ago, I paired with my guy Blake over at Modern Cotton, and he had originally sent me that t-shirt, that olive green t-shirt that I showed you before. That was that 50-50 mix of Supima cotton and micromodal, and I had my doubts about it at first. I was like, all right, let's try it. Let's see what it's all about. Oh, okay, we are onto something, all right. And a big reason why I made this video the way that I'm making it is because that t-shirt has been washed a bajillion times now because I wear it all the time, and it's held up just fine. The color is exactly the same as it was when I first got it. The shape is exactly the same as when I first got it. So what he did is he actually sent me a couple of more shirts. He sent me 2 more that are made out of bamboo linen as opposed to cotton. And again, I had my doubts where I was like, why can't I just wear cotton t-shirts like I've done for, you know, the X amount of years that I've been on this earth? Now, bamboo linen, I'm so glad that he sent me these shirts and that I tried them, because bamboo linen has a ton of benefits that you actually wouldn't really think about, especially like I never really thought about these. Now, bamboo linen is superior to cotton for a lot of different reasons, and it really kind of comes down to the fact that it manages and it holds a lot more moisture a lot better than cotton does. And I didn't really know what that meant, but what that basically means is it can hold more moisture than cotton. Now, when you get a cotton t-shirt wet, you know how it kind of gets all like bogged down and just kind of nasty, and you're like, oh, this feels so gross. You don't have that problem with bamboo linen. It can hold more before it actually reaches that threshold where it can't hold any more at all. And it manages and it wicks away that moisture a lot better than cotton. So even before you hit that threshold where it can't hold any more moisture, it's wicking it away. So you're wearing it and it's just kind of, it breathes in a way. It breathes in and it breathes out, and you're like, okay, like it's ridiculously hot out here, but I'm good. I feel all right. And go, there's still some more time. There is a link down in the description down there to where you can go. If you're one of the first 50 people, you're going to get 30% off of your order, and one of you is going to get a free t-shirt. So go. There's still a couple more days. Go, hurry up. Well, now I gotta go explain as to why there's a whole lot less laundry detergent than there was before. Well, like an hour and a half ago, but oh well, it is what it is. That's all I got for you. SD out. Deuces.